This is Drake here, and this is a video about the new nests I got today. Let's get started. Me and my dad went to a old abandoned gas station in Gardenville, Alabama, and on the gas pump, I saw a wasp nest, and when I picked it up, a pair of sunglasses was attached to it. I've never seen a wasp nest built on a pair of sunglasses. This is just amazing. This is a guinea wasp nest. Pretty cool. This next nest is a triple-decker wasp nest, and this is the first wasp nest I have that's two different species. The first two nests are red wasp nests, but the last one is a guinea wasp nest. If you notice the difference, the two red wasp nests have larger cells than the one on the bottom. This came out of a satellite dish. It was up in the bottom pole. Here's a 6-inch guinea wasp nest. The back end's gone out of it, but I think if I just hang it up, it won't be too noticeable that it's ate up. Now, this is a pretty big nest. How I know it's a guinea wasp nest? Right there, I don't know if you can see that. In one of those cells, there's the thorax of a guinea wasp. Camera went out of focus. Pretty big nest, actually. Here's how big it is compared to my hand. Here's another large guinea wasp nest. This came off the door of the gas station. Those parasitic moths had ate this nest apart. Literally every cell has parasitic moth silk in it. Some of the cells in the middle are raised up. Looks like two nests together. It's pretty weird. This guinea wasp nest was built between a board and a gate. When I knocked it down, I thought there were two nests stuck together, but it wasn't. Here's a red wasp nest that came out of the back end of the gas pump. There was a little slot back there where rags go, and this was hanging up in it. It's got about a triangular shape to it. It's pretty cool. Here's another small red wasp nest. This thing took about 10 minutes to knock down because it would not come down. Here's another large guinea wasp nest. This one again is got parasitic moths in it. At that gas station there was a gate around back, and there was a little room back there, and it was full of wasps. There were so many nests up there, but I couldn't really get over the gate. You couldn't climb over it because it wasn't sturdy, and you couldn't get under it because it'd cut you. Wasn't really no way to get over it. This nest is actually heavy. It's got a lot of parasitic moths in it. Here's another guinea wasp nest with the back end ate out of it. Most of these nests I got today were guinea wasp nests. This one ain't that. It's about a decent size. This guinea wasp nest looks really moldy. That's because someone had previously knocked it down, and it was like sitting in the yard. It was sitting in the grass for a while, and when I freeze it, it'll probably get rid of that smell. It's a pretty big nest, actually. It's got a dome shape to it. About as big as my hand. Another guinea wasp nest that came from the building. This one actually had mud dauber nests inside it. When I knocked them down, some of them came up, and here's another guinea wasp nest. This was the first nest I knocked down at the gas station. Here's another guinea wasp nest. I love how the eggs make it look like snow. This nest was about maybe a story high up in the air. Now this small guinea wasp nest came from a ballpark we went to over in Roebuck. I got mad because when I went up into the announcer's stand, the door was locked, but the lock was missing. So when I looked through the lock, there was a wasp nest in there. No joke. No joke. It was about as big as a football. It was a regular wasp nest. It was about as big as a football hanging on the window in there. I wasn't able to get to it though. This one's got a lot of parasitic moths in it too. And here's another nest that was previously knocked down by somebody, and it landed in a puddle of water. It's been in there for about a day or two. I love how the cells look. This guinea wasp nest came from the announcer stadium. It was hanging up underneath the steps. It's pretty cool. Here's the last nest. Came from a small pavilion over there in the Roebuck Park. This nest actually had a wasp on the back of it. Alright, like, share, comment, and subscribe.